Welcome to another episode of Duck's Electronic Repair Bench.
Afternoon, everybody. Here on this Friday afternoon, I just went out and got the mail, and I did get these cables, 1.5-foot cables. They will be used shortly, and also I got, it's hard to see them in there, but there's transistors in there, JFETs. Got those in the mail today too, so that may mean that I may have a FET meter here before long. Reason I'm doing this is to show you what this looks like. This switch, the switch is actually out of the back there now, or not the switch, but the jacks. And I have the one connected to the common on the multimeter, and this is the other one here, the other probe. Of course, you know, we could check any of those, and it's gonna do that. But here's the thing on how it's hooked up. It's a little bit difficult to see. In fact, I don't even think you can see it. But underneath where they solder at, and maybe you can see it better here. Here, this one here, and right there are the solder connections for each one of these outside ground, whatever you want to call it. And that is common with these. Now, only two of these out of this row here, this one and this one, actually go to the yellow ones. So if we could eliminate these two and get it common with this one, that would be what we need to do. That would work. So I don't have a problem wiring it in there, but I'm trying to figure out how to avoid having a connection between there and there is what I'm trying to do. You can see it's a really close, I think you can see in there, it's really close in there. And if I pull this out, I might get to see a little bit better. Perhaps. Yeah, it doesn't really show too much more. Anyway, that is the connection right there we need to eliminate. And as well as this one here and this one here. So I'll be working on that sometime today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. We have that ice skating thing going on this evening. That's at 6:30, my daughter tells me. So I'm going to try to do as much as I can. I think I'm going to try to unsolder these. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think on that is all that is, and that will release that. You can see that's where these center pins are, is the connections in the back there. That's these three here. So I think we can go ahead and desolder those and get them out, and I can go ahead and rework this one. And then for the other ones, I see it's going to be, they're all together there. There's like a 1, 2, 3, 6 of them all together there, it looks like. Yeah, that's what it is. So you'd have to get all 6 of them out if that's the way you do it. But I think on this one, and don't quote me on this, but I think right here is how you get that one. I think that's the one in the back. In fact, I know it is. So basically, if I take this out and get this reworked to where it's going to be, I can put a wire on it, and then I can run that wire from here and then cut these traces here and here, and that should give me what I need. I'll cut them down here, and then I can just attach the wire there, And that should common the yellow ones, which is what I wanted, and have them separate from the rest of them. So we're going to give that a shot, and we're going to hope that's going to work. So stay tuned, and I'll bring you back when I have more done on it. Now, like I said, it may not be this evening. It may be tomorrow sometime, but that's okay. We're going to try to get this done because I want to get that wired up, and I've got my cables now. That's completely ready to wire now, so except for making a couple pin connectors, which I've got to do. But that's pretty much it for what I'm doing. So those I did make up ones with the you can see the alligator clips on them there. That's just not long enough. I need to make those longer, and I'll be using my roll of black and red for that probably, and probably the other color for the other channel. So that's what we will be doing shortly. Again, like I said, I don't know when, but we will get it done. So that's all I have for now, so stay tuned. We'll have more later. Alright, YouTube, back with you again. I think you can see there's a solid place right there. Took my Dremel cutoff wheel and sawed in between that. That separated that from that. And I will remove this with a soldering iron here in a little bit. Same thing on this one. It's been sawed through. Now I double checked it, make sure there's no connection in between there. And on this other one, I completely removed that leg on that one there, on that last one you can see right here. So that it will, I'll just solder a wire from here to, see, it's this one here and this one here. And that will connect all the yellow commons together, grounds, whatever you want to call them. And have my soldering iron heating up now. And I do have one little thing to put back on. That one of them legs on the center conductor fell off on that one there. They're not very get too close to these things. They're not very very heavy. They're very lightweight. So I'm hoping I can just solder a piece of wire up to that and have that come down through the hole, and I can solder it down below then. That shouldn't be a problem. And even one of the yellow things have come off. You can see it broke off right there. There's just not much to these things. And hoping it's going to survive its ordeal here enough to, you know, to make it make it along its journey. But anyway, that's where we're at now, so we'll bring you back when I have more done. Alright, we're back once more, and we have the negative probe of the multimeter hooked up to that black wire that runs around and goes to the ground of that right there. Where it hooks up, I'll show you. Okay, now, nothing else. See, I touched in there, touching there, touching there, touching there, there, there. Now we have the yellow one. And both work. Touching there, there, nothing. There, there, and back to the yellow. Alright, that's what we want. That should do what we want it to do. And if it don't, I'm a monkey's uncle. Not really. I don't think there's anything else I'm missing, but like I said, that's separated the grounds now from the yellow to the red and whites. The red and whites are still all common. I'll show you that. I've got hooked into the red. So red and white, common, not common, 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 not common, 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 not common. Alright, that shows you what I'm talking about. They are separated now. I don't have these all screwed in, by the way. But I do have everything else is working. So I'll go ahead and screw those in. And probably put the top on and go ahead and hook it back up and make sure everything's working like it should there. So we'll be right back. Alright, well, it is hooked up now exactly the way it's supposed to be hooked up. Speakers and power. And it's on number 2 now. You can see that. Look that way. Yeah, you can see that. Let's turn it on. Let's see if we can do this. Watch the. Let's see if I can do it this way. Okay, I'm going to hit the 1 button. Hey, how about that? Came on. Yeah, there we go. Now we have to hook it over. Go over to the radio. So there you go. Those are working just like they're supposed to now. And like I said, that's what I wanted all along. Very simple. To me anyway. Now this other 3-way switch won't be near as bad to hook up because it's just they're all audio. There's no video involved in it, so there's only 2 connections per switch, you know. So that is going to be it for that. I believe I got all this done with still had time before I have to go out to the big skating party. So just trying to. I was thinking about taking my Sony, but you can see it's still charging. It hasn't been charged in a long time, so I may try to find another charger. It's a bigger charger than what I've got. I've got it hooked up to my little one I bought, three prong, whatever it is. So anyway, if I get that done, I'll take that with me maybe because it's got a better zoom on it. You know, so that's that. All right, I think that's enough for this video. Especially with the flapping video I did already. Still have some things to cut out here, like this piece here, and get to that one of these days. But at least I've got this part pretty much done. I've got my cables there that I can hook that up. They get hooked up to this one here. They will be on number 1 on the back of the little Bluetooth amp for the inputs. So that's what those are for. The only thing I really have to do on this is put the other 3 pin leads. There'll be, if I can get this out, there'll be a lead for the clip leads like this, only they're going to be longer. These were, I don't know why I made these so short, but I did. But that's what those will be. And then there'll be a regular standard RCA set on one of them. And then, like I said, the pins, they're in the back of that receiver there. Those will be the other set. So I'll be able to hook up just basically any kind of receiver I get. Should be able to. And like I said, I have the clip leads in case I can't get it, you know, a regular connection. So that's the plan for that, and I think it will work out rather nice. I do like the switch. I like it when it goes off, it's off. That's it. You don't have to worry about the amplifier being on without the speakers hooked up or anything like that. I like that. So we're good to go on that, and like I said, we're going to get off here and say goodbye. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see ya.